Good morning. Hope everyone is doing alright so far. Of course, I'm not completely set up yet. So I'm having issues with my computer again. That should get that I should feel pretty normal about that now, but it still annoys me. So I ended up not trading live yesterday. I did ended up selling some Ford. I'll show you where. So we'll take a look at Ford here in a little bit. Rum looks like it took a pretty good hit last 2 days. One stock that I'm watching today is Sting. As you can see, it did have a really good run up, but it's pulling back quite hard now as we get close to the market open. I'm actually somewhat shocked by that drop. But okay. Another one I'm kind of watching is going to be the second one right here, BCAB. Going to be somewhat curious to see what that does. Some of these other ones, I'm not feeling it too much. Alright, let's go over to the main screen. Alright, so this was one I was looking at briefly. So Ford, someone ended up shorting $250,000 yesterday. Right around this point right here. And so with that huge short, I just started to go down, and right on about this candle here, it started to go down again. I decided to sell. I thought it was going to turn into a red day. It opened up lower than yesterday, so I was expecting it to continue this trend down, but we're now breaking, close to 14 or 13 and a half. So we're going to be breaking about right here. So today's going to be a reasonably good day. So I'm probably going to buy a couple hundred shares. I might sell them or put a stop loss on it to kind of protect the initial investment. But I think if today we could hold strong, we could see a climbing back out of Ford. When yesterday opened at the, this point, I was a little concerned. And so you can see my average price now is $12.14. That's because when I sold the other ones, that's what my average price is. So I got some cheap and some, a little bit higher. But I'm still at an open PL of 139 now, 28 today. So I'm still kind of confident on that. But I need to get Ford to start pumping out some more money. Ideally. Apple right this second is taking a little bit of a turn down. They had some issues with the release of the new phone. I'm pretty sure that's only going to be a temporary problem. So I'm looking for a low entry point on Apple. I might grab a couple shares of Apple. Let's see what GM is doing. GM had the same downturn that Ford did, but maybe working its way up. I'll keep an eye on GM. So let's put GM somewhere over here on this watch list. So Kaba is doing quite well. Kind of interested back in Kaba. We'll take a look at that in the big screen. This stock is way too spotty. So we'll put GM down next to Ford. GM is gapping up today. Didn't even see that. I was just looking at GM on the day chart. So let's look up Kaba. As some of you guys know, I've been making some money on Kaba. And it may be time to go back in with 100, maybe 300 shares. Yeah, I think so. Because Kaba is pulling pretty good. Alright. Today's been a little bit somewhat quiet. This thing was doing quite well. Oh wait, no, not this thing. I did that again. SNTG. So it was doing quite well today. Hit this major pullback. Not much resistance. We'll grab a 100 shares of that. Try to get some of this pre-market gain. Like that. Sweet! If it drops below too much, I might grab some more. We only bought 400 or we've only spent 465 today so far. And there seems to be a lot of building support. Not too much resistance. Not much resistance at all, actually. So, yeah, the major resistance level is right here. So, once that goes away, I mean, I could buy back in or not buy back in, but it's right back kind of where I entered in at. I don't think it's going to go that much lower, but as we see, there's not much resistance at all. The 8, but then it goes straight up to almost $6. But that can always change. Oh, I had 2 viewers. I didn't have a chance to say good morning. Alright. Alright, looks like it's starting to build a little bit of strength. It's moving up. Me likey. So I got lunch money. Maybe coffee money. But coffee money turns into lunch money. And then lunch turns into dinner. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. I think getting at the 65, not exactly a discounted price, but we know that it rebounded, consolidated, starting to go up. I feel kind of confident about that. Ford, still probably going to pick up a couple hundred shares of that for today. And same with Kaba. I don't think there's anything I'm going to day trade right this second. Other than maybe this one. I'm going to turn off my camera so I can turn that light off. Give me a second.
NOGN.
I'm also going to grab my heating pad. Alright. You know, the older you get, the worse it kind of sucks. Alright. Did have an alert, so that was quite a big jump. Only 10,000 shares though. Early news. I'm not even talking about that one. It's at yesterday's open, basically. Alright, Ford, you're doing good. This thing, I want you to go up. But that's part of the reason why I only went in with 100 shares. Unless this really super tanks, I'm not going to really lose. I mean, losing is always an option.
VLD. SNTG. BCAB. DH. Farm.
I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. I feel pretty confident it's gonna go up at this point. Not much support until you get down to here.
PKBO.
But there's a lot of people buying at market, so
SNTG. Mara. MMAT. HUDI.
Ford is breaking up. This is doing good. We're gonna
SNTG. Duo.
again, there's not much support until 73
IQ.
or 450. So I don't know if I like that.
RLX. Mara. Duo.
So
Low.
might just take the early profit here,
FNKO.
unless I see that it moved. So it's no longer even there. So this actually has room to go down quite quickly, as well as a room to go sky high quickly. It can literally go either way. There's nothing really stopping it until 6. So it's only the barrier right here, and anyone that's selling and buying market. Put a stop loss there.
RLX.
Of course, I forgot to do that.
FNKO. CVNA. SNTG. MMAT.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I took $1.
FNKO.
Duo.
DMTK. SNTG. SNTG.
Next level of real resistance is going to be at 82. And then almost at
CVNA.
14.
BCAV.
I mean, this really kind of sucked. It just got halted too. So it could end up reversing on us and start actually going
Duo.
up.
Duo.
So
Duo.
yeah, I'm already looking at it.
BCAV.
I wish I jumped in. So I was just watching, looking at the stock that we traded already. Just looking to see what it's starting.
IQ.
No. Ford is on a pullback. That looks kind of supportive. We'll grab 100 there. So, okay, we grabbed the 100 at Ford. Nothing on that one still. That broke down. I think it's kind of under the water. Let's take a look at Cabo. Not right now. So here's the watch screens. So market is above. I am feeling a little bullish today.
BCAB. FNKO.
Well, kinda. I'm not sure what I think of that one. EPIX hasn't been doing anything. But we'll put it AR, EB, not VB.
BCAB. SNTG.
Take a look at what's going up.
BCAB.
That's a pretty good jump. Again, not much is stopping it. Got some support at 52.
GPRO.
As in 452. Which is disappearing and coming.
HUDI.
I think I want to get back in on this.
DH.
These short term, so we're gonna go 1,000. Wait for
Duo.
a pullback.
SNTG. SNTG.
That's a lot of people coming in.
SNTG.
That's a lot of people going in on it. And it just got halted. 602.
BCAB.
That's where everybody's at. Alright, I think we got a live one. Let's take a quick look at forward since we're halted. That's not the direction we want. But that just means we might be picking up another 100 share.
FNKO.
Keep an eye on it. I did it again.
FRZA.
So I'm feeling actually pretty good on this one. As we can see, a lot of buyers are coming in. Looks like it was going to gap up to 6. There is someone there at 626. That's not even really a watch list that I'm using anymore.
GPRO. KPTI.
GoPro. That could be a interesting stock to go in soon. out on 43. So should be coming back here in the next minute, give or take, about 30 seconds. So we're going to keep an eye on this one. 30 seconds and it should be back. Or sooner.
SNTG.
We're just going to do it by market.
SNTG.
Right there. I'm still feeling it. Today's going to be a loss. Maybe. Maybe not. I got my hands underneath the table, so I move slower. So it looks like it's starting to build some support. So we now got 2,000 shares. I mean, if you're gonna lose big, right? As my Ford pick goes down.
BCAB. FNKL. Duo.
The last thing I want is it to gap down. So I don't want it to halt again, because it could go down. Looks like it's going to do that all on its own.
BTG.
No, I'm not driving for Swift. I'm not driving for anybody.
KPTI.
$1,400 in the hole. 13. I'm pretty sure that's just a lot of shorts coming in. I definitely needed to start building some freaking strengths. I'm in the hole a bit. I'm contemplating on buying another 1,000.
ANPC.
I still have some hope on
HUDI.
the stock, even though I probably shouldn't.
KPTI.
There's some resistance, but I mean, I can see it wants to go up. The resistance is gone, mostly. There's some. There's some really good buy orders coming in. Okay. I'm glad I didn't get out yet. As this happens, more momentum will come in. Gonna keep pushing up.
SNTG.
I got stop loss set in because once I lock in a decent profit, I'm out. I'll set a stop loss. A lot of people are coming in it now.
DH.
Got halted. Why did you have to get halted? Frickin' A.
SNTG.
Well, I went from like $1,400 down to down 149.
FNKO.
So alright, Ford is down. Caba's not doing much. I would like to try to get back into Caba. GM is down.
KPTI. KPTI.
So it got halted at 37 or 59, 22. So 4 minutes
BCAB.
and some change. Four minutes and some change. You know, if I bought that other 1,000 I was thinking right here, that would have been fucking fantastic. And I was thinking about it on this candle, but then this candle happened, so I was like, nah, I don't know. And then this happened. I was thinking about it here, but right when this candle opened, it took off. So I don't want to try to chase it, but I should have trusted my gut, because that would have lowered my... I would have already been in profit, a couple hundred, before this halt.
FNKO.
I probably would still have to sit through the halt. But I have a strong feeling that we're going to get back above $6. I would like that. I would like that a lot. It's a big gapper today. We see it went from 3. It's a good gapper. I'm gonna hope for a good off halt. Got about 20 seconds before it comes off halt again.
FNKO.
20 seconds, give or take. Market overall is still doing pretty good. This is financial China. It's gapping up.
SNTG. SNTG.
Fuck yeah. It's gonna hold again. No, don't do that. Go back up, please. Whew. Oh shoot. I hit the button. I didn't even realize I did. Oh, well, I made $424. Oh, I'm kind of glad I did. Look at that. Fuck. It's gonna halt. Yeah. So, I'm actually glad I accidentally hit the button.
TG.
424. It was up to 1,000. Justin, I don't plan on it. I was up at 1,000 at the top here. I was thinking this was just a pullback, and so I had my cursor over here, which is something you should never do. That comment got held for a review due to one of the words you said. I thought about getting back behind of a semi truck again. I really don't want to though.
SYNH.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to make money in some other ways like this. I've made some good money on Ford. Gonna take a look at Ford again real quick. So Ford is starting to go back up. Oh, I got 1,000 shares locked in right this second. I don't want to buy 1,000. I bought some shares which up here on this pullback. Ford is going to have a green day today. Gapped up fairly well. I'm expecting that we're going to break 14.
HUDI.
Sting, I'm wondering what it's going to do when it comes back. Man, I'm really contemplating if I should go back in on this stock or if I should just skip it.
SYNH.
Because this one is a real wildcat. Should be coming back here in the next 2 minutes. Yeah, I got halted at 9:05 my time, or 10:05 New York. So it may be coming back. Man, $424. That ain't bad. Honestly, think that's the best win I've had. That is the best win I've had in a while. Especially on a few minute stock. Ford, I've made more on Ford, but it has been more of a long term swing trading, so not all at once. Where's that one? Oh, you got replaced, so we'll put you there. So Duo has been kind of interesting. As you can see, Duo has been kind of all over the place. But yeah, so this got halted. I'm up $424. I didn't even realize I had you guys on the other screen. When it was up here, I was at 1,000. Then a pullback happened. I was thinking it was only going to be a temporary pullback and it was going to pop back up. It went down and it froze. It should be coming back here any second, like literally any second. And working its way back up or down. It's a low float stock, so it could really go either way too quick. I'm going to take my finger off that button. Does not look like there's much support.
SNTG.
If this could get some good momentum in the right direction again, I could be out. Not out, but back in. So because it is being so drastic in between candles right this second, I want to see consolidating. 5 minute, yeah, see, it's even still choppy there.
SNTG.
This stock is just moving way too much. So let's take a quick look at Ford. Some consistent smooth gains there. I do got 200 shares on it now, 100 shares today. GM is down, not climbing right this second. It's down $9. So, and it's trading lower, higher than yesterday, but at the low points of the other 2 days. So this week it looks like GM is going to be a negative. Kaba is working its way down. Okay, this thing is starting to maybe get predictable. Some levels of support. That's changing rapidly. This stock here is just, it's going to be too easy for you to lose, too easy for you to make money. Sometimes that's a bad thing. So going in staggered might be better instead of trying to do one big lump. So we'll drop it down to 300, and that way we can sell it in groups of 3. So that way, if it starts moving in the direction that we don't want it, I can get out from underneath it if I wanted to. I'm starting to like the way this is looking again, but I'm gonna just wait. So it's starting to kind of pull together.
CNET.
The 45 or 50, 540 seems like to be a bit of a resistance area. It did not want to get over that. Ford and GM are having both a decent spike. Until that point. I'm still thinking about this. So there's not much stopping it from hitting 6. So I think it will hit 6. A lot of what's happening seems like to be market orders. There's some resistance. some support. So when those market orders are coming in, it's changing very rapidly. I'm messing around with 10 ounces of silver. It's my good luck thing, I guess. I don't know. It's been on my desk for a minute now. And so I just, whenever if you hear, like, it just means I'm messing around with it. It's making a pretty good upward, like, the lows are not low or low. They're higher each time. The highs are choppy. But it may be investable again. And this is a real wildcat, so it can jump up quick or go down just as quick. So
KPTI. CNK.
So I'm up $424 from this stock right here.
SYNH.
I don't know if I want to mess with it anymore. Sometimes I find when I do, that's when I lose.
IQ.
Let's take a look at Ford. So
SYNH.
I'm not going to worry about trying to buy in again. I think it might be a good entry, but there's some selling pressure. It's kind of equal, honestly. Maybe selling a little bit more on the heavier side. So we could see a red candle coming. Was looking good and heavy down. Yeah, I think I'm done with this stock. I grabbed $424 and I think I'm quite happy with that. So watch screens. Rum. It's trading back up above yesterday. Not yesterday's, open, but it's working its way back up. A scanner that I'm using. Called this one out. Very low volume. Excuse me. I think I might be done to that. I don't see anything else I kind of like. It's going for 10:30 or 9:30. This is kind of where I start to back off. 9:30, 10 my time. That's when I start to back off. Unless I see a really good movement. Don't think I see that right this second. So let's take a look at any possible swing trades. So let's go to the swing trade page here. So this is 10% above the moving average. This thing definitely meets that. I mean, from 3 to, hell, if you got into it back then. That's another China stock.
SYNH.
Nope. See, this could have been a really good setup. Let's take a look at it up here. So, if this was still green, you know, you have a slight uptrend here, down, down, but then green. If it only had gotten up, say $8, start to break above this right here. I mean, it's trading right near VWAP. Or no, not VWAP. The SMA 500. It's trading above the 200 and above the other one. But I don't like it. If it was green, I might have gone long. I really don't go short. I should probably do short more often. Okay. IQ is kind of interesting now. From a swing trade point of view, 16 jumped up to 47. Big downward swing, but starting an upswing. Double bottom since yesterday, basically. It's touching along these points. I'm gonna put that on my list over here. So I don't like this one, so we'll put IQ right there. Oh, somehow I missed it. IQ. So I'd like to see it really break above and hold 250. If it does, I could be quite interested in it. Carnival is doing something. So let's take a look at Carnival on the big screen, because this stock has been pretty
FNKO.
yeah, Yesterday probably would have been pretty good to get into it, but yesterday I didn't really trade all that much. I'm gonna let that sit. I think I kind of missed the boat on that one.
HYMC.
Jay-Z, damn, that would have been a shorter's dream. Short it the very first day. Nailed it. Yeah, not much is cooking. Staying. Seems like it might be going back up. Let's take a look at it. Probably not gonna trade it. I'm actually gonna lock in back 100 shares up here, so I don't make a mistake. I mean, it's starting to move slow, more consistently, but we can see there's not much support. It could drop down to 503. Okay, more at 27. But there's more resistance that was up here, and that could move right back down.
SYNH.
This one can really go either way. GM is really doing well now. Yeah, if you got in down here, I mean, you'd be a whole 60 cents higher. $70 there, but from yesterday, a couple dollars higher. Yesterday was probably a good day to get in just before the market end.
SATX.
Got another halt. Forward. I bought back in. I'm feeling kind of confident. I think we're going to continue to go up. If it goes down, let's say if it goes below my entry, my average price now, I'm going to buy back in. I'm going to buy more. So I'm in a buying point with Ford. I think Ford going into fourth quarter is going to have a good return. I could kind of show my reasoning on that. So Ford next quarter on
NTG.
the 23rd of January, they're estimating a really good return. The last three have been good. Fourth quarter of last year was a little low, 42% low. But I'm thinking we're going to be good, especially above this here. I think we're starting to build up a good long-term buying. And you can see on my fake account, which is at 12.22 average price, you know, it's up 1,400. I wish I'd bought 1,000 shares. So Wow, a heavy down with a good upswing again. I mean, no rhyme or reason on some of this. Although a 20-cent climb in a minute, I mean, you buy 1,000 shares, that's $200. And you could have easily had, mixed in 1,000, even 5,000, 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares would have been, $2,000 profit. That's more than I would have risked on this stock, but I mean, it's there.
PKBO.
I've heard that one a few times. Let's take a look at it. FNKO. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. And you could have shorted this stock. Oh, crap, that hurts.
FNKO.
Since yesterday. It's just... It's had a bad day. Oh, man, I wish I'd shorted that this morning. It's easy to borrow, too. Oh, that would have been an awesome short. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for today. I don't see really anything else kind of going. I don't want to do anything with FNKO today. It's really behind on the 8 ball. It took a huge major drop over the night. I don't. I would not want to do anything with that. This is trading above. Potential hit 12. I'll put that on my watch list over here. Talking about watch list, so ePix has been doing like some beautiful moves periodically. As you can see, it will spike up, here, there. but it also would have some major drops. And so this was a fun stock to trade periodically. But in the last few days, it's been trading really flat. I'm not ready to take this off my list yet because it could just be too whatever. It could be a good runner. BIBI. It had an initial good run. It's sitting stale. It can continue, so I don't want to take that one off. Alright, I don't like you. So we're going to take this one off. And we're going to replace it with BC. No, yeah, BCAB. So that way I can keep an eye on this one. BRQS. This one was kind of doing something kind of interesting. You know, it had a pop, flat, pop, starting to kind of go flat. It's, as you can see, it's kind of like in line. I'm not sure what it's going to do yet. I'll just leave it. IQ is starting to try to make another move today, possibly. If it could get above 250 while I'm still streaming, I might be interested in it, but that might be just a sit and watch thing. You can see the 5-minute chart, it's definitely kind of nasty. So if it doesn't start popping here really soon, it's going to be hitting the, you kind of say like a wedge. So if it doesn't break above 550, you know, getting up past here to offset this stock may just continue a downward trend. Even though it's looking like it's popping up, that probably is not going to stick around. It's just, it's too much of a wildcat. I'm saying that, and it's working its way up right now past 520. Slow down just before 520. But yeah, it's trying. Rum, it's a low volume stock, but I have a viewer that's trading it. It's looking interesting. Let's just pop this on day, take a quick look. Could be curious to see what this does. It could be a good runner. Would like to see a price going above 278. You know, to continue that upwind run. Ford is getting close to the double top, if not trading above this double top, so that's actually quite bullish. Remember I said yesterday, right in this area, someone had shorted $250,000 of Ford stock. They put a put for, let me see if I can find that story again real quick. Hold up. It was not really a story, it was something that hit over here. So
SATX.
it was right here when I sold. Oh yeah, right there. All right, so um, they put out a whale activity, TD Ameritrade. Um, so there's Ford. It was a trade, bear sentiment. So they had a strike price of 13. They put up a total trade price of over a quarter mil. Um, with the expiration date going into the first quarter, just before the earnings call. Before the earnings call or after the earnings call? When is the next earnings call? I know I said it earlier. 3 days before the earning call. That's when their put expires. 3 days before. The earnings call is on the 23rd. So honestly, they should have put that on the the earnings call. I don't know if I would have done it like that. So the 23rd is a trade day. So they put it on the Friday. They're probably going to sell it before that point. But still, I would have put the earning or put the put call there. They are feeling kind of neutral on Amazon. I don't know if I agree with that because I think Amazon is going to do somewhat good. Someone put a $500,000 on just that one KTB. Take a look at that because why not? What did they see that they want to put a put on this for a $500,000? Oh, okay. It's consistently working its way down. So, that probably is a good move. I mean, I'm not going to copy it. Justin, you need help. You need help. This thing, I think, is dead. Definitely. I don't see anything else popping.
DH.
This made a new high. Breaking above a red candle on a big downswing. Not too much stopping it, but not too much supporting it. Low volume. Nope.
SATX.
And that's gapped up pretty good off and on throughout the day. Short volume, even when you get to there. Um, Mostly retail traders, it looks like.
TKBR. DH. VIAB.
Yeah, so I'm actually talking with somebody, and I was just saying how I think Ford is going to have a 3 month profit margin. Kind of showed part of that here. So 12.9%, what we need to come up. It's already up 10 in the last month. So, oh, I actually had the right window for that. If we measure from here to here, that's 18. We only need 12. So we'll say 13. Right there, perfect. So, honestly, hitting 15, I don't think will be impossible. I think it will be quite doable. We've already come up quite a bit. You know, total of 16%. Although in the last, month, it's, yeah. Anyway, so I don't trade using these. I just kind of use these like a rough tool to see if what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing is right, and if this agrees, and it does. So it's saying it's not a strong buy, but it's a buy signal. I think if it drops below 1250, it might be a selling point, but you can see I already have some room on that. If it does drop down to 1250, I may want to buy, just depending on how rapidly it fell and if there's news that caused it to fall. But I'm feeling kind of bullish on it. Um, so I'm probably going to keep loading up, because I think it's going to be going up to, I think we are going to break above this, to be honest. And if we do, you know, as they say, you know, the sky's the limit. And I think it really can be. Maybe not getting to the top of that. You know, I don't think we'll see 25, maybe next year. But seeing, you know, maybe 20, 19, 20, getting back up into this level right here would be possible. And we're only 16% from getting to this level of support. So I think this would be the next, if we get up here, this will be the next, you know, target zone. And I'll probably buy more shares right here at the 1640. Buying more right here halfway may not be, you know, halfway through this hump may not be a bad thing, especially when you see it's consistently doing well. But I kind of just want to see it continue. So I might buy another 100 share, depending on what happens in the next day or two. If it continues up, maybe past 14, low 14, I'll buy another 100 share. If it starts breaking above 16 and starting towards 17, I'm definitely going to buy a couple 100 shares. Because I think if that happens, we're going to go up. So I'm feeling pretty confident on Ford. I think that the earning call for it is going to be pretty good. Today, you know, we are back in green, so I'm happy about that. Staying. Yeah, it just hit my scanner here, but you can see it's back way down. I'm not going to try to ride this back up. I don't think that's going to be smart. Another one that hit was DMTK. Wait, no, I'm not. A lot of trade happened right here, 60,000 shares, which caused it to pop up briefly. But I mean, if I was going to do this, it would be a low share, you know, 100. But I don't think that's going to do well. KSPN. New high for today. Consistently climbing. I would like to see that for the next day. I don't know if I'll trade that today. Volume is definitely there. And it's hitting over here on my watch screen. But again, I'd like to see the continuation of that. I'm feeling kind of bearish. I mean, bullish. Alright, so people are selling some of their shares that they got. It's not doing what they want it to do. Not much resistance. 80. Some resistance is building. Some support, not a lot. There's more resistance than support. So the downward trend is probably going to continue unless we get some immediate support. And right this second, that's not there. I mean, there's some market, oh, we got some support back in. A lot of rapid movement there. I think that's hitting people's stop losses. 2,000, 2,000. That's hitting stop loss. Not much support. Yeah. Again, I would like to see what this does in the next day. Going tomorrow, it will be on, or not tomorrow, but Monday, it will be on more radars. Today is Friday, which I don't like taking huge trades on Friday, although I did, and I won. But generally, I don't like doing that. I don't see anything else happening though. So, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching.
UTSI.
I'll see you guys Monday. I don't think I'll be doing anything else trading-wise today. Just going to keep an eye on Ford, maybe GM. Kaba, let's take a quick look at Kaba. I really kind of wish this did something today to kind of continue this uptrend, but it's a Friday. Downtrend is common. It's kind of sitting at support resistance at multiple points, so I'm not feeling too bad, but I'm not going to buy it. So yeah, anyway, see you guys Monday. I'm out.